Very first, I mentioned it. As per the ministry regulation and guidance, every school must have a school counselor. So at St. Cyprian, we have a fully employed school counselor, and is there for the 7 days at school. So this school counselor listens to the children and understands them, one measure. Number two, that very counselor talks every Monday. We have got staff meetings at lunchtime. The counselor shares with the staff on a few things that teachers should do when they're handling children. You know, for us teachers, we want to blame. Anything we see, we want to blame. So a counselor will tell you, our children, generally, our children are struggling with a given factor. Please, when you're handling them, do this. So that measure has helped the teachers to understand that children are also human beings and they must be helped and listened to. The other strategy I've got here is that we are having peer counselors at school. Prefects are trained to talk to the children. Learners can easily talk to their peers rather than the teacher. Why? Teachers sometimes use the things they've got from the learners against them in class. So what we do, we empower the student leaders to talk to these children. I want to thank very much Drugs Hapana, that since we began reaching out to schools, we are taking our leaders to the conferences. I think last year we were at Hotel Africana, and our prefects were empowered. When they came back to school, they formed groups to talk to the children who are struggling. So it is a bigger strategy that helped us to hear from these children. They give us feedback to understand. The other thing is that we use the students to give us feedback. This person is struggling, you can help them. The other strategy, we don't have so much problems with the drugs, but at least we, as a school, we must put in place strategies. So now for us at school, we have put, the entire school has got cameras, CCTV cameras. Why? We now know that a child who is struggling with the drugs will not do drugs in class, but they will do drugs in places of isolation. In the toilet, you cannot be with somebody in the toilet, you are there alone. But if there is a clique that is doing this, the camera will show you that such a person, when the person leaves the classroom, a given group will follow. And that's their group. So what you do as a school, you study the movement patterns of these children. You observe. Before I got camera, I got a child, I'll give you an experience. This child, I think during COVID, this child was expelled from one school and they came to our school. This guy had gotten addicted. So he left the school and he walked to get supplies of drugs. Now, by that time, police was saying no movement. This boy jumped from school, went where they used to get supplies from. He did not get. And he didn't know the road he was taking. He took a different direction. So he walked, I think about 7 kilometers from school. So he was arrested. He got some supplies in a given, there is around Entebbe Road there, some trading center. He got the supplies. And as he was coming back to school, the police got him because he was having a t-shirt of the school. Now, when they got him, they brought him to the school. The school administration disowned him. We don't know him. This boy was taken to police. Now, he was there, I think, for 48 or something hours. And then the parent came and picked the boy, and he was expelled right away from school. Now, this parent comes to me and tells me, my son is sickly. I want to change him from that school. It is very far. Now, me, what I do with the teachers, different schools, we hear from each other. So we communicate. I made a phone call that side. They told me, that boy escaped, went for drugs, this. So I told the parent, but you have deceived me. Now, to help you and the child, I will talk to him. I will give you a place, but I will warn him. If he gets there, I will expel him. The first week, he was okay. Second week, third week. But because he had been rooted already, he began again. Now, this time, he was already connecting with the people in the school, support staff, trying to send them, get for me some supplies. Now, this is the person who told me, this boy has sent me for this. I told him, don't worry, pick the money from him. Get the supplies. Support him. I want to get him ready-handed, then I can handle. So the system, you asked about how schools are supporting, I make sure all my staff is aware. Now, when this guy got the supplies, he got them, he took them there. He got 20 sticks of marijuana, 20. Now, the sticks he got, he kept them in a tin of Nomi. In his tin of Nomi, there was a matchbox already. Now, the question is, how have the schools done? We are empowering the teachers, one, to do thorough checking. But you cannot check anything. Me, I have a lot of experience with these things, the learners. Do you know that learners cut the mattress and they insert cigarettes? They insert bottles of water. They insert pipes. Now, we are teaching the teachers and other staff to check periodically. Now, because learners are aware that you check in front of the mattress, they peel off the mattress cover. They cut in the sides. They insert and roll. What have we done as schools? We are now having our mattresses supplied by the school, such that we don't have mattresses coming from home. But again, there are other avenues where how they are failing in their things, in the shoe, in the shoe, under the shoe there, they fold trousers, they're having jackets, they're having hoods, and many other things. And then in the eats. So we are telling the staff members to make sure they study all these things. But most important is to study the patterns of these children, how they behave in dorm. You have got learners who are doing drugs, and they're having a pattern of doing drugs late in the night. Now, senior man, senior woman, you are sleeping as early as 10, and they are doing drugs at 11 to midnight, under the guise of doing senior prep. They call it winter. So we do a lot of sensitization as schools to make sure the learners are helped. Then number two, we tell the teachers, when you get them, don't harass. Support them, listen to them, and then bring to us. For us, as school, we meet every Monday, and we listen to them. Yes, with the counselor, the class teachers, with the academic parents, such that we can help them.